is going to be directly tied, hands off your keyboards. You with me, Michael? Okay. Our lesson today is going to be directly tied to the knowledge that you gained from our scientific experiment yesterday. I also want you to connect all of your knowledge about everything we've learned about light, friction, everything that we've learned about forces, everything that we've learned about even living organisms, force, motion, matter, physical properties of matter, everything. You're going to connect all of that scientific knowledge today in our lesson. But before we start, I'm going to give you about 15 seconds to do a quick memory test. You're going to try and match renewable energy sources, which are also called alternative. Go. If you beat my clock, you can sit still. Stop. Yes. Okay. All right. Very good memory test. Okay. Here you go. You also have 1 minute. Draw as many alternative or renewable energy resources as possible. Go. Alternative energy resources as possible. Natural or alternative energy resources. Renewable. Renewable is your key word. Got to make sure we're paying attention to those key words. Renewable and alternative. Okay. I know, I love being in control. It's the only way I know how to be in control. Okay, here's what you're going to do. At your tables, I want you to, it should be moved on, and it's not. There we go. This is new, so we're going to test this out, see if this works. Okay, this is kind of like your collaboration, so this table, whatever you type in, it's sharing with everybody else. So here's the question I want you to discuss at your table, and then type in what your table's discussing. Are renewable energy resources endlessly available? Why or why not? Go.
No, they are.
Okay, go. You can type them in and talk.
No, it's about reading.
Yeah, because you got to think like the sun always shining. Is the window always blowing?
Endless.
Are we always supposed to guide her?
No, they are not endless.
Why are they?
Soon they will all die out.
So you're thinking like, are they endlessly available? In other words, is the sun always shining? Well, it's always shining, but what covers it? The clouds. So then, are we always going to be able to get that cloud? Okay, is the wind always blowing? Okay, are we always near? That's what they're wanting you to think. Awesome. So no, they are not. We do need fossil fuels to make them because we can't make a solar panel without some of our not necessarily fossil fuels, but some of our minerals and things like that. Good. Right. Because is the wind always blowing? Guys, is the wind always blowing?
No.
No. Is the sun always shining?
No.
No, and we need those for our alternative energy what? Resources, right? Okay. Ha.
You can
I know, it's so cool. Okay, write. You're going to have to what?
Right.
3 critiques. Okay? 3 critiques. When we critique something, we talked about that word critique. What does that mean?
To analyze.
Yeah, we're going to analyze. We're going to give detailed what? Information using our scientific what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge and background. Okay? We're going to give 3, you're going to critique on 3 claims about solar what?
Roadways.
Using what?
Scientific knowledge. Evidence.
Okay. Part of the evidence you're going to use is the evidence that you found from your data yesterday in your scientific experiment. Got it? Okay. Here's what we need to imagine. Imagine a future with solar roadways. Always snow-free and perfect for cars, bikes and buses. Then at a flick of a switch, a sports field appears. How cool would that be? Did you know that the U.S. has raised over $2 million to fund solar roadways? Huh. Here's the question I want you to think about as we go through this. Are solar roadways worth funding? That's what you need to think of, but you need to back it up with scientific what?
Evidence.
Evidence and your what?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. Because what do? You're going to write. You're going to write to critique it. Okay? All right.
Solar freaking roadways.
What are they?
They're solar freaking roadways. What do they want from me? Well, they're solar freaking roadways. Okay, so actually this time, what is it? It's technology that replaces all roadways, parking lots, sidewalks, driveways, tarmacs, bike paths, and outdoor recreation services with solar panels. And not just lifeless, boring solar panels. Smart, microprocessing, interlocking, hexagonal solar units. No more useless asphalt and concrete just sitting there baking in the sun, needing to be repaved and filling with potholes that ruin your axle alignment on your sweet ride, bro. These are intelligent solar panels. Replace a panel at a time if damaged or malfunctioning. They're covered with a new tempered glass material that has been designed and tested to meet all impact, load, and traction requirements. Oh, and did I mention that they're also solar panels? They generate electricity. They generate capital. They pay for themselves, and they keep paying more because we're not going to run out of sun for like 15 billion years. That lowers the cost of energy, unlike those bills in the mail that keep going up. And it's clean energy. Everyone can theoretically drive an electric car with no pollution and a minimal carbon footprint. Can you imagine how good our cities would smell? How much healthier we'd all be? Excuse me, young man. Am I being led to believe that this thing is some sort of thing? Yes, it's a thing, a real thing. And clean energy is only its primary function. Grab a notepad, because this is where it gets interesting. For those in the north, the panels use energy they collect to power elements to keep the surface temperature a few degrees above freezing. They're heated. No more ice and snow on roads causing traffic delays, accidents, and injury. No more shoveling your driveway and sidewalk. No salt corroding your car or wasting tax money on snow removal. And you can ride your bike or drive your motorcycle all year round. Whoa! Every panel has a series of LED lights on the circuit board that can be programmed to make landscape designs, warning signs, parking lot configurations, whatever. These roads never have to have lanes repainted, just reprogrammed to whatever we choose or whatever works best. Imagine a highway road lighting up ahead of you. How much safer it would be to drive at night. There'd be improved visibility for pilots landing on solar landing strips. Imagine walking onto a solar recreation court and choosing a sports configuration. Want to play basketball? Cool. Kids want to play hopscotch? Foursquare? Awesome. Ball hockey? Done. And with LED lights under your feet, it's gonna look like frickin' Tron out there. But real, because this is the real world. Whoa. But these panels are also pressure sensitive, so they can detect when large debris like rain.
Now stop it there for now. Okay? Now, you kind of get the idea, right? Great commercial, right? Really got kids' attention. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Here's what you're critiquing. You're critiquing the claims made by the video. The video had 3 different claims. Okay, so will solar roadways do what the video claims? First thing I want you to do, I want you to analyze the diagrams so that you understand how solar panels create what? Electricity. I'm going to give you just kind of look at it because we're going to turn it. You're going to see the same thing on the next slide.
Just rotate us.
Okay. Here's what I want you to do. Draw a line to match each step with their diagrams. Okay, so you're looking at the diagrams and in the correct order. So you're looking at what does A go with? Which 1. So take your finger and then you can just, or take your mouse pad and you're going to just connect them. Go. It's important for you to know how they work so that you can see if claim 1, that solar roadways will generate electricity, if that's a true statement. You have to back that up with your scientific evidence and your knowledge of how solar panels work. You may not have enough time to do it all.
Actually, the solar panels are made of silicone.
They are made of silicone. Who knows anything about silicone? The surface is what? Smooth, okay? It also could be really what? Do you think it could be slippery when wet? Possibly. Okay.
So the cars when it rains.
Right. Okay, I'm going to move you forward because I really want this. Our focus is more on understanding and critiquing these claims. Okay, so here's claim 1. Possibly, I don't know. That's something to think about. Okay, so here's the first one I want you to do. After matching and analyzing the cards, can sunlight be converted to create electricity? Can sunlight? So does the video support the first claim that sunlight can be created? Can create electricity, converted to create electricity. Go ahead and type it in and explain with your scientific knowledge and evidence. Okay, I know we don't have enough time to finish right now. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come back to this after lunch. Okay? How are you liking this activity?
Cool.
Are you seeing the connection between our activity yesterday and today?
Yes.
You're kind of seeing where this is going? Okay, we're going to finish this activity when we come back, so I need hands off of your computers. It's time for lunch. 1. We'll finish this after lunch. Okay, let's try that again.
Miss Martinez.
Yes, please close it. That way they think you conserve energy. Let's try it again. 1.
Miss Martinez, you want me to turn it off? No? You don't want me to stop it? Sorry.
2. 3. No, because I need to go get Chloe's vitamin. No, because I need to get Chloe's vitamin. Chloe's got Chloe's vitamin. Guys, when I say 3, you should be quiet in line. Show me that you can be quiet in line, please. Start walking out, please.